Hi ladies. As we talk about what is permanent and purposeful today, I just want to take you on a quick tour of the house, the parts that I cleaned up just for this video, and show you what is permanent and purposeful here in our home. Now there are several things I'm going to point out. I'm big with words and very much imagery and sentimental things. But one thing that's permanent and has a purpose here in our home is a clock that Ben and I got the summer we met. If you look really closely way down here, it says Fuge. That's the camp that we worked at. And we've had this thing, oh my goodness, 19 years. It's just a permanent part of our home. Our kids use it to tell when they're done reading or when they're done with screen time. And it's so little, but yeah, we all use it here at the house. Another thing that's permanent and purposeful in our home is this pillow. I started a thing a few years ago where I encourage friends and family and people in our city to welcome Jesus the first of every month. And my aunt coined the phrase and made a pillow for us. And it's out most of the time. I now give this as housewarming gifts. My aunt sews these for adoptive families to raise funds for them. But that's just a permanent thing in our home. Another thing are maps. We love maps. Maps tell us where we've been and remind us of what we've seen. And so this is a map that a friend had done for me from an old map of San Francisco. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that's special. Only had that for a year, but it's not going anywhere. But in our bedroom, we have maps of London and Paris and San Francisco. Quick tour over to the one of London. And then I have my grandmother's globe. This is so old, it still has an East Germany and West Germany. But I love it. It's a part of our family. So those are just permanent things in our home. Something that's permanent for me that's not going anywhere are some of just jewelry from around the world and from friends across the country, from things we've made as a staff to what a friend brought over from Africa. This is from a mission trip to Romania, and my Hawaii gals are well represented here with my jewelry. Another permanent thing for me that's not going anywhere are cardigans. I love cardigans. If you don't see them hanging up, it's because they're probably on me or in my suitcase in Hawaii. But cardigans are a permanent part of the house and my wardrobe. Another thing that's permanent are candles. Something can happen to that clock and I might not replace it, but when that candle is done burning, I'm getting another one. It's just a permanent part of the home. Our house can be cluttered, exhibit A, many more exhibits, but it's gonna smell good. The other thing is coffee. This thing goes off at 5 a.m. Monday through Sunday, every day of the week. Now, I'm not always up at 5 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday, but it is brewing and it is ready. Coffee is a permanent part of our home and has a lot of purpose. Anyway, so here's a part of our house, but I want you to see that there are things just in our home and in our wardrobe and in our lives that have a permanent place and a place of purpose. There's exhibit B, that pile of sheets. They're clean and ready to go in the bed when the kids get home.